Hey everybody and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be ranking every single turret from worst to best. There's a lot of good turrets and I'd say there's some pretty bad turrets, but they're all generally pretty good. It's all opinion, guys. Please don't badger me in the comments about this. This is my personal opinion. If you disagree, let me know in the comments down below and why you think I'm wrong. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So coming in at our number 14 spot, it's going to have to be Smokey. Now this turret, it's an old turret. It's definitely been in the game for a while, but is it the best? Is it even that good? I wouldn't really say so. It honestly kind of sucks, especially without any alterations or any like drones there for. But that's why it's going to come in at number 14 spot. Let's go ahead and jump into number 13. Alright everybody, so number 13 is actually going to be a Sita. The reason this is so high in the list is because besides its fact of just healing people, it's actually not that great of a turret. I've played it for countless hours on my account, and I've noticed it's just not that good compared to the other great turrets in the game, and that's why it's going to be number 13 on the list, and let's go ahead and go into number 12. Everybody, so number 12 is actually going to be Thunder. I know you guys think this would be higher on the list, but without alterations, without like drones, it's actually not that good of a turret, especially now with everyone who has protection against it. It just isn't that great, and that's why it's going to go in number 12. Let me guys know if you think you put this higher or you even put this lower. Alright guys, so number 11 spot is going to be Railgun. Now I know it's a really old turret and it was good for a couple of years there, but then once, I guess a year or two ago when protections actually started becoming more viable, everyone has Railgun protection now, and most of the time it's 50 prot or even like 30 prot down at lower ranks, but that's why it's going to be number 11, because it's just honestly not that good anymore. So guys, our number 10 spot is actually going to be Ricochet. Now we're getting into the generally good turrets, just they're not that great. Ricochet, it's a good turret, it's a good casual turret, but it's not really that great. I mean, I'd rather be using Twins than Rico, in my opinion, but that's why it's number 10. Alright, so our number 9 spot is going to be Magnum. The reason it's this low in a way is just because the skill gap is actually probably the biggest skill gap for any turret in the game. Just because if you don't have like the alteration, it's actually hard to use in a way. If you don't know how to use turrets, of course, but yeah, it's pretty good. The only problem with it is if you don't one-shot someone, you're almost dead just because of how long the reload takes. Yeah, but that's my only reason for putting it. Alright guys, so our number 8 spot is going to be Shaft. The reason it's this low in a way is just because without alterations it's not that great, but with alterations it's actually pretty good, so that's why it's at number 8. Alright, so our number 7 spot is going to be Twins. Twins is actually, honestly, I love it. I love what it looks like with XT. It's actually pretty good in general. It does decent amount of damage even when you have protection. It's kind of like Vulcan. It does consistent damage even if even if there's protection. But yeah, it's a pretty good turret and I like it, and that's why it's going to be going at the number 7 spot. Hey guys, so the number 6 spot is going to be Striker. This turret's actually insane for killing the Juggernaut, especially if you time out the 4 shots with double damage at the same time. I used to use this turret all the time, and it's actually really good. I don't really use it as much anymore because I like freeze more, but yeah, it's a really good turret. You can kill people with it pretty fast, and that's why it's going to be at the number 6 spot. Hey guys, so the number 5 spot, you guessed it, it's Hammer, and this turret's actually insane. I remember when it was Duplet was still in the game, and it was actually like the most overpowered thing in the game, and everyone was complaining about that. Now that's kind of more Vulcan now, but I really like Hammer. 3 shots, it does take a little bit of time to reload, but honestly, you can get 1, maybe even 2 kills every single shot if you play effectively. Of course, sometimes it's annoying against people with double armor because it takes like 4 shots or something, but that's why it's going to be number 5. Alright guys, so our number 4 spot is Freeze, my all-time favorite turret. If you guys watch this channel for a while, you'll know my favorite combo is Viking Freeze. Freeze is a monster. Without booster, without anything, it does 400 something damage per like thing. It's literally such an insane turret. I'd put it above Firebird personally, but I know other people like Firebird more than this and they think it's better than this. But yeah, I love Freeze. Freeze is an amazing turret, and that's why it's going to be going in the number 4 spot. And let's move to number 3. Hey guys, so the number 3 spot, Firebird. Everyone knew this was coming. Firebird's pretty insane as a turret in general. Even with people with fire protection, the fire like damage is still insane, and it does a lot of damage. So it's a really good turret. It's definitely one of the better ones, and that's why it's going to be number 3 in the spot. Alright guys, so number 2, Gauss. Newer turret, insane. It's personally one of the most fun turrets. Actually, it's not that fun to use, but it's definitely one of the better turrets to use compared to like Vulcan, which is just literally a sleeper turret. But besides that, it's an insane turret. It does insane damage, especially with the ability, the reloads fast, and the alteration is just insanely overpowered, taking away all supplies. But alterations are out of this right now, so that's why it's number 2 instead of number 1. Alright guys, so the number 1 turret, everyone knew this was coming. Vulcan. Vulcan is just the most overpowered turret I've ever seen in the game, or at least right now. It wasn't even that overpowered before, but now it's a monster. Even when people have 50% protection with double armor, you can still demolish them. So that's going to be it, guys. That's going to be the number 1 turret. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked my list, please let me know in the description, or the comments, sorry, not description. If you didn't, please let me know what your list would be in the comments down below. Maybe we'll shoot for 100 likes. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.